Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to the Phantom Fellows. Alright, so we've got a few more ghosts to interrogate further. So let's go ahead and do just that. Wow. It's gotten darker outside as it's gotten into the closer to the evening, and I can actually see the background. Curse you, sun glare from approaching winter. Yeah, there's definitely times when I'm like, you know, I really should just choose a different time to play some of these games. Come winter time. It's not quite winter, but it's getting there. Alright, so let's see. What happened to the train? Gertrude, I'm going to see if we can be of help. Could you lend me your accounting of the events that took place around this train's failure?
And who are you two, Vaziad Boss, to have my time? I am a woman who has been photographed. Twice.
Well, do relent on your intimidation, dear. Now, if you will excuse me, I can see you are doing just fine without our help.
All right.
You're doing great. My apologies. I believe you were just starting with what happened when the train stopped.
My, aren't you quite an assertive little cucumber? Very well, then.
Better to be a cucumber than a pickle. I mean,
I was nearing nightfall when I found myself by the window enjoying the breeze of the passing sky. That was until one of the more plucky car attendants disrupted my peace. He was going on about another prolonged blackout up ahead as if it were something that should arouse my interest. Of course, once Pendleton caught word of an upcoming blackout, he scrambled for a corner of the car to which he could see the exits. I don't have a clear recollection of what Finley was doing. A safe bet is he used the momentary darkness to vent his adolescence. Once we entered the tunnel, I fell asleep, and now I am being told the engine is broken down.
Thank you, Gertrude. Alright, next up. How long has it been? Gertrude. Pendleton and Finley, they have a little too much lead in their pencils, yeah?
Excuse me?
They're a little thick, no?
Mr. Picklesworth.
Might have my next Stardew Valley cat name now.
That really isn't any of my business.
No, that is not what I meant. Look, we're all mature Victorian era adults here, but I thought what she thought. Also, that was unfair of you to use lead like that. Lead shouldn't be a metaphor for sperm. I meant they are dim, dense, over-egged. What my associate is trying to say is that your friends are intellectually challenged.
Ah, why yes, they are.
And if you just agreed to that and then complimented my cheekbones, thank you. You're clearly the smartest. Wonderful. I will take it from here, Oliver. And since you are the only one here who knows what is going on, could you please tell me exactly how long you have been stuck here?
I believe 4 days.
Thank you.
Or so.
Alright, funny business? What if I told you that I suspect someone in your car is up to no good?
Pfft, I'd hardly be surprised. In fact, I'd put my derby winnings on that squirmy Pendleton being the culprit.
Please, if you could elaborate.
I don't know what he's hiding, but I do know he is hiding something.
Yes, I will have to agree. I have seen wet cats with more composure than that man. Okay, next up. Pendleton, and funny business? If Pendleton is somehow behind the problems with this train, what do you suppose his motives would be?
That's just it. Out of the three of us, Pendleton is the most eager to get to his destination. Or at least to get as far away from his departure as possible.
Yeah, speaking of which, you and Finley had previously alluded to the fact that Pendleton seems on the run.
Yes, he does. I cannot get much out of him in that regard, other than he is attempting to start over, somewhere far away.
Do you believe that Finley or yourself could have gotten in the way of that?
Hardly. Though perhaps whatever has that man spooked has gotten in all of our way.
Okay, I think that is about it. So off we go. Whee! Let's go a-floatin'. Oliver, catch up. Hurry your butt up. Huh. Why not? Just because I am dead and void of joy does not mean I cannot simulate having fun. So, what you thinking about, big guy? It is oddly easy to imagine a banana taking a human poop. Okay, that's very specific. Huh. Kind of my reaction. So it is. I can't say that it is for me. This was a mistake. Yeah, it was. Alright, so our friend, Pendleton, has wandered away. Where could he have gotten to? Oh, Pendleton! You know what? Can you go in? No, I died full, so I'm not hungry. Is that how that works? Unclear. Oh. Okay. There's too much on the menu. I don't know what I'd want to start with. Nope, I wanted to walk. Oliver, I'm back. Me too. But you're more back. I left less than you did. What she doesn't know won't hurt her about my trip to all the other places, including Anna's place. Good news! Sorry, that was silly. I guess I just wanted to feel as back as you do. It's no worry. Like, you very clearly, very triumphantly returned. Your words, and now I can't stop interrupting you. It's totally... See? Takes an extremely I'm going to interrupt that, too. Just take the brochure. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Neat. So if I like the demo, I can buy the whole book. Alright, let's take a look. Hope's Haunted Tour presents walking around, but not inside of. Seriously, you guys, it's the town's property, not mine. The locomotive from the Birdwell train disaster. It was a damp and uncharacteristically humid October evening when tragedy befell the Birdwell luxury liner NA1. The Birdwell NA1 was built to rival the Nagelmakers and Pullman luxury lines, and it was on its maiden voyage when it suffered a malfunction. That's a typo. I missed what the typo was. Oh well. When local authorities arrived, the engine, coal car, and first passenger cars were stalled inside of the 5-mile tunnel under Cherry Hills. 3 passengers in the first-class lounge, as well as the conductor, were found dead. To this day, details surrounding the incident remain murky due to a scarce amount of archived records from the time. That said, events are said to have transpired as such. The NA1, descending a steep incline, is approaching Cherry Hills. As the locomotive enters the tunnel, the wheels begin to lose traction. All momentum is lost, and under its own weight, the engine, coal, and first passenger car are stalled within the tunnel. Next, the conductor plunges the lever to activate the sandbox, but the sandbox fails to deploy and provide traction. As smoke continues to billow out of the chimney, the tunnel is suffocating in carbon monoxide. The conductor's next move is unclear as he passes out before succeeding. 2 inhabitants of the first passenger car were reported to have already been sleeping when they died, while the third passenger was found with a minor contusion to his head, indicating that they may have been attempting to escape when they collapsed from the fumes. Passengers in the remaining cars and the rest of the crew were unharmed. The Birdwell Car Company closed its door 4 years later, with many citing this incident as one they never recovered from. Okay, so thanks for reading this. I encourage you to join me for a tour in the shadows of Elderberry. Hope. Interesting. Okay. No, I'd rather be a goofbag than a scumball. That's true. Or wait, a goofball than a scumbag. Good point. I'm not touching that one. It's probably wise. And by probably, I mean absolutely. Checking. Hi, Oliver. How's it going? Find anything for me yet? I kind of had this whole conversation rehearsed and planned out already. Do you mind if I just stick to the script, by all means? Great. Well, I guess this counts as checking in, so let's keep moving. It's already quite the thrill ride. I think I heard a ghost. Be right back. What's up with that train, yo? So it's kind of crazy how important that train is becoming to the story. Story? So you do have something for me. I'm more of a I'll have some info for you soon kind of guy. Why, don't be. Because the details of my work sound absolutely insane when said out loud. So I try to remain vague, if not cryptic, until I have the whole picture. Makes sense. Okay, yeah. Oh, right, the train, and tell me more about it. Yes, well, please don't tell anyone, but I was the ghostwriter on that pamphlet write-up. So assuming I read it, I already know what you know? I had to summarize, but yeah, for better or worse. I just wanted to get all the facts out of the way. Some people need that first before they'll surrender to imagination. Okay, think I heard a ghost. Be right back. It's hopes, which means I'm going to need a reason that gives me the courage to ask for it. How about I just, look at it a little longer instead? Oh. No way, that's like a 40-minute drive. Oh. I do impulsively want, lots of market lights in my life starting now, but I'm not failing to climb a large pole for them. Okay. Actually, you know what? I won't bother her with specifically that, but I'm open to other means of bothering her. Check it out. I got a new, unless it's yours, watch. Wow, and I bet at one point it was nice. It's making my pocket smell. Anyway, is there anything neat you can tell me about it? Nothing concrete. No, just golden glass. I know the amount of jewels are significant to how good the watch is, that's all. Well, I'm not going to let you get away with that. Boo. Got it. I'll count the jewels, wonder if I skipped one, then count them again. Great. Hey, did you hear that? The owl? That was an owl? It sounded kind of judgmental. Hey, fun fact. If they're all at once hooting, a group of owls are giving a hoot. Really? That's where the slang comes from? Oh, for sure not, no. I don't know where it comes from. Probably some old book. Along Traverse Shores by Martha Bates. I think it's definitely Along Traverse Shores by Martha Gates. Oh. I forgot I knew exactly where it came from. Super weird. I know, I'm sorry. It's about time. It is about time. I'm sorry. Okay, surely she could use a jump. Does she have any screws that need opening? Surely she wants to watch Space Quest, the movie. Alright. Okay, back to the train. We still need to find Pendleton. Alright, Pendleton, where are you? Where have you gotten yourself off to? Alright. Actually, you know what? I think we can probably just, Nope. Alright, I do need to bring him over. Alright, come on, Engelbert. The pickles won't bend themselves. Really, they shouldn't bend at all, but...
Why is it every time I attempt to enjoy some fresh air, a flapdoodle like you comes and ruins it?
Flapdoodle? I will have you know, if you are going fast enough, water is as hard as concrete. Okay. So she's just out of here now. You know what? There is another door over here. I wonder if, Engelbert can get inside there. I'm not floating through that mess. I will go to the next one where Oliver can open it for me, like a gentleman. Alrighty. I was hoping. Gah! Oh, gah! Ah! My leader lost confidence! I can't see anything or anyone! Ah! My word, man, come on!
Don't sneak up on me.
Do not yell towards me. Oliver? Come on out, buddy. It is okay. Do you think Hope heard me? Probably.
Definitely.
Dang it, where did he go? It is a traveling bag. Where did you get a traveling bag? He looks like the embodiment of the intrepid traveling man, I observed perspicaciously to myself. Definitely not a word that I use very often. What happened to the train? Pendleton, I think you want our help.
I never...
And we may oblige you. But first, I will need to hear a detailed accounting of the last time this train and yourself were mobile.
Well, the last memory I have of this pile working, we were climbing a rather steep incline towards an extended tunnel. I recall Gertrude bickering with the service crew while they prepared the car's lighting. And Finley swayed into the room, picked his teeth at me, and then began surveying the room. At this point, with my cabin mates incapacitated, no planned stops for some miles, in the comfort of a dark tunnel, well, I allowed myself to drift off to sleep, waking up here, stranded. Now I have to keep moving west, Mr. Picklebender. If you do wish to help, I have a short list of engine parts I require.
Okay. How long has it been? Pendleton, how long has it been since you have been stuck here?
Oh, long enough, Mr. Picklebender.
You see, that is the thing. I am well aware by now of how you all feel about how long it has been. Perhaps you could be the first to tell me how long you have been here, in a measurable unit, please.
I don't know, half a lunation.
Half a lunation. Wonderful. And how long is that? It should be about 2 weeks. 6 years. Oh, no, all right.
14 days.
Right. Funny business. Pendleton, perhaps forgive my imagination, but ever since I met you and your friends...
They are most certainly not my friends.
Great. Well, since the moment we walked in, there has been a strange feeling in the air. You do not think? No.
Well, what is it?
Well, is it possible that Finley or Gertrude, or even yourself had something to do with these unfortunate circumstances.
I assure you I had nothing to do with it. Sometimes trouble does follow me, however, I never cause it. Now that ratbag Finley, well, I'm not saying anyone is behind our problem, but it would be him.
Funny business. You said if anyone, it would have been Finley, but do you think it truly could have been Finley?
Look, we all got the morbs because of what happened. On top of that, I'm stuck in this air hole, sharing a bunk with that dying duck in a thunderstorm. I'm not sure. To answer your question, I'm not sure if Finley could have been behind this. If there was something for him to gain, sure, he is by no means educated, however, he does have a tricky sauce box. Plus, look at how he was raised. Robin's always learned to steal. But for the moment, what his motive would be escapes me, so I must focus on these engine parts.
Alright, engine parts. I suppose I am falling victim to my own curiosity in asking, but alas, what engine parts?
Excellent. You see, we had a revelation recently when a rather aberrant man was passing by. He informed us of the 3 parts we need. Removed.
Oh?
Indeed. I'm told if the sandbox and a few other small parts are removed, the locomotive should be able to limp home. Then those 2 foozlers will see they're fine.
What was that? No, I just sneezed and peed a little.
That you're wearing too fine of a hat for such a task, and you should have your friend do it.
I will allow it for several reasons.
Now, unfortunately, I don't carry tools or manual labor around with me. Do you?
Let me check under my suspenders.
Right, of course not. Well, after the man left, I had a look at the parts to be removed, and it appears all you'll need is a screwdriver. Just a regular flathead. Show me that you have it when you're ready.
Okay, second round of questioning is complete. Let me know when you want to catch up.
Oh my god, now! Do you think Zoe is thinking about me?
Wait, do I want that? I'm not sure I pair well with being remembered. About the notes. Also, am I attractive? You are a certain angle good looking. Now can we please with the investigation?
Hey, what does he think he's doing?
Perhaps you should find out. Can't really see what's inside without bending over, so... yeah, it's probably best if I just stuff the whole thing in my pocket. Give it a good stuffing. Stuffing is a weird food.
I know, right?
And this side is what everything on the plate would taste like if it was fed to you by a bird. Oliver, do me a favor and leave the bag. Fine, but respond to my stuffing thing then. Look. Listen. Birds feeding people is anarchy. Plus, you are the one championing the notion of soggy bread. Be consistent. Never.
I want it.
Not yet.
Oh, not yet.
Rude. Alright. Oh! Wait. We as a society know where the real Van Gogh is, right? Ah, it is in New York. Dang. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it would work. For what? I don't know. For getting plugged in or clamped or something. Oh, yeah. It does. Look at that.
I am!
I completed a task. Still looks like it would work and do something. It's a starry site. Right, okay, that's that. It's a fuse panel. The original did you turn it off and back on again box. Okay, so that's just to open it up. I do have jumper cables, but I don't think I have anything to connect those up to. Can I do anything here? Dang. No pain in the ass safe to open. Alright. Well, for now, we have a few things that we would need to remove, but let's go ahead and wait until next time to do that. See you then, everyone.